They're being taught in public schools, in colleges, in universities, basically to hate America. To be as blunt as possible, if we don't radically change the way we do higher education in our country, we will not have a nation in 15 years. Yeah, it's really that simple. And so we have way too many kids going to college. Yeah.
Because I think some people didn't catch what you just
yeah.
said, and it's incredibly important.
Okay.
Explain that.
So yeah, most of what they're studying, they don't even find jobs in those majors when they graduate. By getting them in these environments, that is basically the new Sodom and Gomorrah, where sexual degeneracy is platformed and glamorized, where dorm rooms of male and females are next to each other, where bad ideas are incubated and given a platform, and we're supposed to believe this is some sort of rite of passage. It's mostly and mainly, and then I'm going to offend most of the people in the room, it's mostly and mainly parents' fault, because they have this idea that their kid needs to go to college because they don't want to tell their friends that their child's become a plumber. Right? They'd rather have their kid become, a nihilistic, screwed up Marxist than actually have to go work HVAC for a living, right? 59% of kids that go to college graduate, 41% of the kids that go to college drop out. They exit with debt, a damaged self-esteem and confidence, very little to no direction, and they make perfect revolutionaries for the future because they're in this kind of financial purgatory. And the ones that do graduate, we send them to inner cities to go rent, not own. When you don't own anything, you're far less likely to want to conserve anything. And then we tell them, whatever you do, don't get married, don't have kids, go become a cog in the corporate machine. And then they become early 30-something people earning $120,000 a year, not accumulating really any of that capital, by the way, because they're spending it on short-term gratification or rental expenses. And we wonder why all of a sudden they want to uproot the entire system. They have nothing they want to conserve. They don't own anything. They're not paying a principal of any mortgage. They don't have kids. They're not married. And all of that originates at this one cultural institution that we have wrongly platformed in America, which is higher education. And by the way, you want to talk about where this is at its worst? Go to the seminaries across America. Holy moly. Go to Hope College. Go to Wheaton. And you want to see all these ideas being institutionalized to the pastors of tomorrow? It is worse than ever before. Calvin College. Just to name a few. And I see their critical race theory manuals. I see what the pastors of tomorrow are being taught. So I'm trying to radically and sometimes provocatively tell the body of Christ we have to rethink the way that we pass down our values to the next generation. You don't need a certificate to succeed in America. You don't need to say that you went to some college to be a good person. I care about whether you're saved, whether you have character, and whether you want to do something in your life, not if you went to Harvard and if you want to do something like that. So.